Hello everyone. Now, since we're not going to be needing homework videos this week, I thought I'd read you a little poem. This poem is called If, and it's by Rudyard Kipling. It was first published in 1895. Now, at that time, Kipling was one of the most famous British writers, and a few years later, he went on to win the Nobel Prize for Literature. And even today, this poem is one of Britain's favorite poems. What's the poem about? Well, basically, to put it simply, it's about growing up, what it means to be a responsible adult. Now, if you look at the very last words of the poem, then they read, "You'll be a man, my son." And Kipling wrote it that way because he wrote this poem for a young man. But if we imagine those last words reading not boy and man, but girl and woman, then it becomes clear that this is just as much a poem for girls as it is for boys. Now, it's not a very difficult poem to understand, but it'll still help if you listen to it a few times, if you maybe have the text in front of you and look up some of the more difficult words. So I've included a link to the text in the video description. Enjoy. If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you, except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Have a nice week.